Hello everyone, this is Yolanda Anderson again. I'm back having conversation again with Adelaide White. We have a special guest here again. You know, I'm just thanking everyone that comes on. So I want to remind you guys, listen, don't forget my Instagram page, strong_couples 101, strong_couples 101. As you know, these videos, not all of them will have the complete video. So I do want y'all to go up on my YouTube channel, which my new YouTube channel, Strong Couples 101, Strong Couples 101. As I said before, we have a special guest here. Her name is Adelaide White, and we're just gonna have a conversation. She's gonna go through things that she had, challenges and changes that she went through her lifetime, and she's able to give advice to you guys. You know, you all might be going through some things that she definitely can tell you all about. So here we are, we're gonna get started. So hi, so good to have you. I'm glad that you came and everything. So just talk to us about your life.
Well, I'm glad to be here. Well, my life is, it's not a whole lot to my life, but I was single for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I had my first child when I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl.
Yes.
My girl is the oldest and she's real nice to me. All my kids is good, thank God for them, But for my life, I got married at 40. And I know that seems to be late in life, but I wasn't sure that I really want to be married to anybody because the things that I saw coming up in marriage, the fussing and the fighting and the cheating. So I didn't really want nobody to cheat on me. So I said I'll raise my kids on my own. But eventually, one day I had a dream, and like the Lord said, this man is my husband. I was like, I didn't like him.
Okay.
And so I did marry him, and a lot of friends said, hey, that's not the type of man you usually be with. I said, yeah, the mans I usually be with are good looking, fine, tall, and handsome, and cheaters.
And cheaters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to say marriage is all bed and roses. There's no ups and downs. But there are some changes, but it's all depending on you.
Yes, I agree.
It all depends on what you want your marriage to go through, how you want your marriage to go through. I looked at my marriage according to what the Bible said about don't put away your husband for any reason, just because she got fat, just because she ain't got no money, or just because he got big and he ain't got no money. Because in life, things happen.
It happens.
Things happen. Sometimes we get out of a job.
Yes.
You might have to be the breadwinner while he's looking for a job.
Right.
So, other than one reason that God told us a divorce is that if he's cheating, then you have the opportunity to stay or go. So far, we haven't had none of those issues.
That's good. But let me just say, I know that you said you got married at an older age, 40. I mean, some people might say older, some people might still say that's still young. But so I heard you saying that you didn't really think about getting married. Because today is different. A lot of young ladies, I don't know if a lot, I shouldn't say a lot, maybe some still wants to get married.
Right.
But I think it's more ladies to me. I'm thinking, I might be, correct me. I think they was thinking like how you are. I don't know if they really want to get married like how back in the day people once did. I mean, because marriage now, I don't see a whole bunch of people getting married, at least not in our culture, but people are getting married, but not a whole bunch of younger people are not getting married. So I know, and for you saying you was at the age you really did because of what you had seen. That's why I tell people it's so important to be good examples to people, because there are some good marriages out there that, you're one of the couples that, you've been with your husband for a while, and I mean that you can make it. You can make it. Everyone is not having a bad marriage. Everyone's not. You want to talk to a little bit more?
Well, for the marriage thing, you gotta know, but you don't know. You don't know, is he really gonna be that partner that you're looking for? That's a chance, and everything in life is a chance.
Okay.
But I strongly believe if that person truly love you, and you really love that person, and y'all talk about what y'all want in life, I think you can make it.
Yes.
I truly believe you make it, but most of all, put God in your
got to have
put God in your marriage.
You gotta have it.
Because so many things come. There's so many temptations out there too.
Definitely. Yes.
So it's all depending on you. Are you gonna let, just because he tall, fine, good looking, and might look gooder than your man, is you gonna let that attraction steer you away from your husband?
Mm-hmm.
Because it can if you allow it.
If you allow it.
And then when you're going through changes, don't be out there telling folks your business.
Ooh, thank you.
Because they'll take that right there
Mm-hmm.
and try to, I get what you call it, put a wedge between you and your man.
Uh-huh.
And then next thing you know, you be saying, I didn't meant for it to happen. You done got in the
Jesus.
bed with him or going out with him.
Listen.
He rubbing on you, touching you, and you be talking about, ooh, my husband don't make me feel like that.
Yeah.
What is it that you looking for in your husband
Okay.
or in your wife?
But at that time, it seemed like the enemy had stepped in.
Truly.
Oh my God.
But you allow him to step in
Exactly.
because you being attracted, he gave you an attraction.
Mm.
And you allowed that attraction to intervene in your privacy.
Oh my God. Listen, you guys, we have to be careful. We cannot allow the enemy to lure us out of our marriage or to even try to swindle or looking at other people. Don't look outside. Don't look outside, against your marriage, because you're always going to be able to find something.
Yeah.
Someone or whatever. You're going to find something. It might not even be all that good for you, but you'll be able to find something. After a while, it might start off like it's good, but the ending is never. It's destructions at the end. So I tell you, Miss White, that is beautiful, because I tell you, it's a lot of young people out here, they allow what you had just said. They allow people to come into their marriage. I mean, they trying to get advice from all these different people. You can't go to everybody and get advice.
No, you can't.
You can't be listening to everyone. You can't listen to everyone. God should be able to lead people or lead you into certain people that you can talk to.
Right.
And what you want to say? Anything
I have found myself back in, probably early in my marriage.
Okay.
When something just didn't go right between me and my husband.
Uh-huh.
I used to get on the model bus and just go and think to myself.
Okay.
And think about it, like y'all said, weigh the coins, the weight, what I'm trying to say, the good and the bad. And I take the good and bad. I said, what are the good things he did? What are the bad things he did? What are the bad things I did?
Okay.
What are the good things I did?
Okay, great.
Because he's not the only one playing a part in the marriage.
Exactly. It takes two. Yes.
And then I think the young people's why they not get married. I am established, I got this career, and ain't nobody gonna come in my life and destroy my life or take my money. Stuff like that.
Everything is self-centered, huh?
Yes, so what you gotta
ouch.
look at is to find somebody that want the same things you want, driven
like-minded.
like you're
Yes.
driven. And if you're an entrepreneur, find somebody that's an entrepreneur that wanna be with you, but make sure there's a connection.
Yes, that it has to be, as she was saying, an entrepreneur. You need to be that, if that's what that person is, whatever their dreams are, we need to be able to come together and help each other and support one another in their dreams. I definitely agree. I'm telling you, Miss White, you are giving so much good advice, because I just think today, it's rough today.
Yes.
It's rough. I mean, in the times that we're in now, and I must say that the younger ladies, and some males as well, a lot of young ladies have good careers.
Yes.
They really do. And I think sometimes males find that intimidating.
Right.
Because they are established, and because they are, setting themselves up for success.
Right.
It might look like they don't need a man, but they need a man, y'all. Let me put that out there, okay? They, all might not want one, okay? You hear what I'm saying? They might not want one, but we do need, because we need relationship.
Yes.
God built us to have relationship. He didn't build us to be alone. Because once you're alone, I mean, the enemy can deal with your mind any kind of way. And then if you don't, your life is not, I think sometimes it's not as productive as it could be.
Yes.
Because you're by yourself. Everything you do is alone.
Right. And
That's a lonely life.
And the main thing in a relationship, you guys gotta talk.
Ooh, you better say that, girl.
Y'all gotta
Communication,
talk.
I told y'all.
You gotta
Communication.
talk. You gotta talk, because he could be feeling some kind of way.
Yes.
And for cause of your attitude or something you said, he may be reluctant to say anything to you.
Yes.
He might just hold back, and you say, he don't never talk, he don't do that. It's something you said, because we women, we have a mouth.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
We have a mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
And I always say, think before you say it.
Yes, that's what I said. Think before you speak.
Think before you say it, because the thing you might say to that person, you probably wouldn't even want nobody to say it to you.
Okay. Yes. Right. Think.
So,
see what you wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
Point the fingers back at yourself. See if that's something you would want. Oh my gosh. Yes. Listen. We have to be careful, and I believe that even with this goes for male and female. We have to watch what come out of our mouth.
Definitely.
We cannot say anything and think it's okay, and then you want to just think life just go back to where it was. Things change when you say certain things to people. So we have to be careful what comes out of our mouth.
Yes,
As the Lord said, slow to speak, quick to hear. We got to hear quickly, slow to speak. Because if we begin to speak out of what come out, first thing come out of our head, sometimes it is terrible.
It's hurtful.
Yeah, and it's very hurtful. That's right.
Cannot get over that.
Yes.
Some people can't get over what you said, so that become a lump in the back of their head. And every time you say something,
that's in the back of their
that's in the back of their head, and they think about it. I don't know about doing what she talking about. 'Cause you know she got that mouth, that stuff she said. I don't know.
Oh, we have to be careful, and that's on both sides, you guys. But you know what? This is so good. We are trying to give good advice out to you all. We have to be careful how we speak.
Yes.
I really say that. Be careful what come out of our mouths, because everything that we think, that does not mean it have to come out of our mouth. Right. So we have to be careful. And if you know that you got a sharp tongue, that's something that you need to pray for. And that goes on both sides.
Both sides.
We have to make sure that we have our hearts up here.
In the right places too.
Right. And ask God to renew the right spirit within us. We need the right spirit within us. Right? I mean, I really believe that, because sometimes when we talk too much, it does cause people to not want to be around us, cause people not to look at us in a different way. When we talk too much. So we have to be careful. That's male and female, because I'm trying to males are talking a little bit more than I'm really finding that out. I'm like, wow, I didn't know they talk so much, but I'm finding it out. But it's okay. We just need to know when to speak and how to speak, and when we go to speak, that we're saying the right things. Yes. Just before we leave, if there's anything else you would like to say?
I just want to say that when you get in a relationship with somebody, it may seem sweet and nice and all good to go. But I give them 6 months to a year, and you get comfortable, then you will see the real side. Everything gonna start coming out, and then that way you'll choose to say, do I want to be with this? I see this. Can I handle this?
And don't deny when you see things, right? Oh my gosh. I think that's one of the greatest things that people do. They be wanting someone so bad, or want to like that person so bad, they begin to ignore the red flags.
You're right, because they're flags.
Listen, if he can't spend time with you, what we doing? I did an interview with Miss Chambers. If this person right here can't pray with you, what are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, listen, there are red flags that we need to not overlook. It's some things you can't afford to overlook.
Especially when he hitting on you and say, oh, I'm sorry,
wait a
I'm
minute.
going to do that again.
Listen, right
that's
there.
A flag right there.
That's not a flag. That's a no-go. That means stop. I'm out of here. You hit me? No. I don't care if I provoke. No, we're not doing that. And it's vice versa. The woman do not supposed to hit the male either. So when it comes to things, if you got domestic violence, that's a 0 out, non-tolerance, period.
The reason I say that, because sometimes we fall in love. Love overlook a whole lot of stuff.
Well, what do you think that sometimes is lust?
It could be lust. It could be a high lust.
Oh, high lust.
I mean, a high
I ain't never
lust.
heard of that one.
I mean, when I say a high lust, you so infatuated, you so into this person, they can't do no wrong.
Ooh, that's
no matter
bad.
what they do to you,
That's awful.
oh, he didn't mean that.
Ooh.
You don't love you.
Did y'all just hear that?
You don't love yourself when somebody can do you any kind of way and you feel like it's okay.
Oh, wait a
Love
minute.
yourself first.
Yes, I agree.
Find who you are first.
Yes.
Before you invite anybody in your space.
Ooh-wee. Yes, Miss
I'm
White.
serious. Because once you get in there, you're gonna be trying to get out. And if you got one of what you call it, obsessive person or whatever I might not pronounce the word right, excuse me, y'all. But he can be over possessive or zealous over you, and then you trying to get away and he dragging you like a caveman, and you are so afraid that you're afraid to get him loose. He might kill me, and he might. It depends on his mindset.
But that's when we really got to have the leading of God too.
Right. But everybody don't know God.
Exactly. And but this is why it's important. If you see the signs early, get out.
Get out.
Because they do show you signs early. That's why I said earlier, don't ignore them.
Right.
Because once you ignore them, that's what happened. You get so far down in the relationship, and then you have put so much time, invested so much time in this person. It's hard to let go. The longer you stay there, the harder it is to go or leave, you know, because you've been there in it so long. Sometimes domestic violence becomes some people's norm. And we're talking about church people.
Right.
Church people having domestic violence now. This is crazy. This shouldn't be, but they're having it. So I'm just saying, and just fussing, arguing all the time. This is not supposed to be a norm. We're supposed to be at peace, happiness, joy, we're supposed to have this.
And I'm sorry, but even when you grow up and you saw your mom or your parents fussing and arguing and fighting, if you don't be careful, if you don't have a mind to say, I don't want my life to be like that,
right,
you will take on that same role your parents was, and that woman go out there and find that abusive man, or that man go out there and find that abusive woman. And you in a relationship that you wish you wasn't in, and it's hard to get out.
And that means you left home to go back into something that you left home from.
Yes.
And many a times, because we're molded by what we've seen, that's what we go and choose.
Yes.
And that's why we have to have a change of mind. That's why we said transform our mind, renew the right spirit within me, because this mind has to change. If the mind don't change,
the situation ain't gonna change.
It would not change. So Miss White, I truly thank you. I thank for all the information. Oh my gosh. You gave us so much information. You gave us a lot of, just guidance. I just really love it. Advice. She's given us that as well. I just thank you. And for being so transparent here with us. We just thank her for being. I thank you enough. I many blessings over your marriage in Jesus' name. And I thank you all for coming. Please don't forget me. Follow me under my Instagram. Please follow me, strong_101, strong_101, and my YouTube channel, Strong Couples 101, Strong Couples 101. Do not forget me. All right. Thank you all. We'll see you later. Bye.